From Venus and Mars and Jupiter to all the big booty Care Bears that's on Venus, to the cross-eyed Ewoks that's on Saturn. Everybody, as you ride aboard the hovercraft of relaxation, we ask that you say this with us 3 times. By saying this 3 times, you assuage the radio waves as well as your space. Positive over negative. Positive over negative. Positive over negative. Say it. Positive over negative. That's what I'm saying. Aboard this hovercraft of relaxation, everything is delicious. Everything is peace. You're not on planet Earth no more. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to smile. But also, you are here on 98.9 FM, KRSM, with your host by the name of Drunken Monkey, playing the best and feel-good music from local and independent artists from around the world. Today, I wanted to take a different approach. Usually on Fridays, Pay Fridays, we be lit, G. We be balling. We be popping bottles of prune juice and apple juice. But this morning, I got like a mellow, atmospheric type of vibe where I want to play some dope instrumentation. Shout out to Drew Edwards. Shout out to Know Your Worth. Shout out to everybody that be rocking with me on this delicious morning, especially because I'm going into revamping the show where I want to do the show a little bit different and coming back on Monday. I promise you all it's going to be a whole new experience. So thank you to all the sponsors and everybody that been patient. Sammy's Avenue Eatery, as well as New Wave Collective, Electrolyze, Reduce Water. This is a family movement. This is a broadcast, and I want you all to stay tuned because I got a special performance guest coming up during the 11 o'clock hour. Tweet Central Lounge, KRSM, 98.9 FM, 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 98.9 FM, with music for all. Yo, so how should I introduce you all?
Hip Hop for Life Collective. Some of the members of the Hip Hop for Life Collective.
Hip Hop for Life Collective.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do like a real quick interview right quick, then we'll jump straight into it as I cue up the music. Big Mike, I'm gonna get you, you the foundation of all this, so we have you go. Let's see. There's for some headphones over there. Boom. Boom. I'm gonna have y'all do a mic check. Everybody should be delicious. Don't be afraid to speak into the mic, but don't be like, yo. What's up, everybody? We are live, we are direct, we are on your mother and your grandmother kitchen right now. Tweet Central Lounge Radio, KRSM 98.9 FM. What you say, Hip Hop for Life
Collective?
Hip Hop for Life Collective is definitely in the building.
From Urban Adventures, of course. That ain't even plugged.
Has to do some speed practices. So that's how you control your headphones.
Hey, this is Leah, your resident product from Untitled Chapter.
Once again, beautiful people, live and direct from the planet Tweet Central. It is Chicago's wildest by the name of Drunken Monkey. And we are live and we are direct and we are making some delicious scrambled eggs on this delicious Friday morning on planet Earth, where you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here, and I appreciate you for that. If I could give you a big Teletubby hug right now, I would, but I can't because there's so many of you all. You all are worldwide, but guess what? I still love you for that. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us on the north side. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us definitely right now, worldwide. It don't matter where you at. It don't matter if you got an iPhone. It don't matter if you got an Android. It don't matter if you got a PlayStation or you have an Xbox. It's all love, baby. It is all love. Like always, like I said, I have a special guest that's joining me today. I haven't had a guest join us in a while. Sometimes I just like to be here by myself. I must admit, I'm not afraid to say that. But, you know what I'm saying? I had my homie come through once again. I had him on the show before. He was my first guest that was on the show. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, fellas, can I get a mic check, mic check?
Yo. Mic check.
I like that. That sound delicious. That sound nutritious. So everybody, this morning aboard the hovercraft of relaxation, I need everybody to make noise because I got some special guests in the building that go by Hip Hop for Life Collective. And one of the homies, I've been knowing this good brother for a long time. I've been knowing him ever since. How long I've been knowing you, Big Mike?
Man. Don't start me lying, man. Easily 2000. What we at, 21? Yeah, we passed 20 years at this point.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like 2000s, we done made some music together. We done made songs and everything, bro. Sorry about that. We getting everything together up in here. Getting everything delicious. There we go. Yep. Sorry about that feedback, everybody. Like I said, that's not even feedback. That's just what you call energy. You know what I'm saying?
There's a bird call, yeah.
But we are picking up some heavy breathing though, some sexy breathing on the mic. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate you all. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, tell me, Mike, about the Hip Hop for Life Collective and how this came about.
So yeah, Hip Hop for Life is an artist development program that's run through Urban Ventures, nonprofit in South Minneapolis. And it really is literally like artist development. So it's a lot of artists from the ages, we started in high school, so around 14 or 15, up and out of high school and college. And then I realized that we have to probably remove a cap from the class because at first the class was capped at a certain age, but when do you not need a mentor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like literally we removed the cap and now, it's kind of like a revolving door of artists where we kind of meet them where they are, and whatever they want to work on, we help them get better at whatever that is. We kind of volunteer ourselves to walk alongside them. We got this big thing, called cradle to career or whatever that means, so that's a long time. So we with them as long as they want us to be with them. It's really artist development. And some of the artists that I have with me today, one of them has been here for like 4, almost 5 years. Almost six. And then the other one, a little under maybe 2. But yeah, so like it's literally artist development, what used to be in the industry as the A&R. There's no more really people going out scouting talent and developing them and making sure that they're ready when they hit the industry. So that's really what we own right now.
I feel that. And like, from Chicago, from the North Pole to St. Paul, like I said, I've been knowing you for a long time. Like, I asked you this before in the previous show, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask you again just so you could smack people if they didn't know. Now they know. Urban Ventures. What is Urban Ventures and how did you become a part of that association?
Yeah, Urban Ventures is a nonprofit, like I said, nonprofit based in South Minneapolis. Literally I've been there for almost 6 years. I started there as an intern. We specialize in like literally the whole family, like holistic person, from we have parenting classes, we have fathering classes, we have athletics, we have a farm, we have music, we have mentoring. I mean, we literally try to get people everywhere they are. The best part about how I got to Urban Ventures is I started as an intern and there was no job there. I specifically remember the person that hired me telling me that there was no job there. And I told him I just wanted to work with youth and music. And because of that, that's literally what I ended up doing. And from that, I ended up being the audio engineer. I graduated in 2015 and literally they hired me right after I graduated. Been there ever since, developing young artists, developing any artist. That's kind of what we're doing right now. But Urban Ventures focuses on cradle to career. So like anywhere that you are, we have an ELC, early learning center that we just opened. So there goes the cradle part. We have Act 6, which is a scholarship program. So we literally can get help for you. And you're in South Minneapolis right now. So if you can hear me, you guys probably already know about UV. Art Erickson founded, John Turnipseed, Vice President, Dave Hahn, CEO. That's how we get down. I'm sure I rambled a little bit, but I'm excited about what I get to do, pouring into the lives of these young people, these young artists out here in the city.
I feel that. So let's get right into it. Introduce the first performer you want us to showcase this morning, man. Like, let's get straight into it, and then we'll have them go introduce themselves, do like a little interview with them after that.
All right. It's only fitting that I do it like this. I want to introduce what I call the future of hip hop. Love Ulysses. He's gonna do Baby Brother.
Yeah,
So
man.
Baby Brother instrumental.
Baby Brother instrumental.
Yes, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen,
You finna get sad on the radio, baby.
Minneapolis worldwide. This is your boy Big Mike, Hip Hop for Life mentor, presenting to you Brandon Moore, aka Love Ulysses, Baby Brother.
In the building.
In the building.
East St. Paul, baby. We always talk about Minneapolis, man.
Oh, yeah. Twin Cities.
I want them to know I'm from the east side, dude. That's where I was born and raised. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I got many stories to pick from, not that many notes to choose from. I'm not anything I think of, I made pennies of illusion. I've been sinning, what you doing? I've been sitting, both you screwed into my feet for taking flight, a mantra reeking of pollution. Oh, let's do it, ripping Beyblade, spiral spinning through a Mayday. I'm still winning, broken kayfabe, open chest like what would they say? Ain't no ball feeling defeated, ain't no heart feeling my name changed, ain't no car feeling I needed, forgiving all the things I made lame. Feel happy just to see y'all instead of trying to dream at the bottom of seesaw. Feel like all the eyes that inhabited these walls thought it was all cool that I happened to see them off. All that I could do was react and beam off into the streets, trying not to die, to keep calm. Crying out my eyes on it like it seems off, but it feels good like finding your key card. Yeah. Oh baby brother, can we someday? Can we throw away some things? Maybe we can cultivate some change. I know it feels strange. Hey. Oh baby brother, can we know it safe some days? Can we throw away some things? This is my favorite verse right here. Yeah, okay, safe and sound asleeping. Always thought the ground was creeping round the bends and through my window. Hard to let that go, but thing is, found out life really is what it is, like really what it is, and it's not just a saying. I feel since a kid thought I was playing, so I built up a fence, made thoughts in the brain, trying to protect me, and that made me dense. Little bits built, ain't been the same me since. I feel I've been holding on the same 3 cents as a little kid. Oh no, that made me droop, made me drag home alone. I'll never that made me sad. Oh, brother, can you take these bags? Can't deal with it right now. I'm aching bad. So young, so I can't be mad. All bottled up because the same drinks had. Sipping on otherness and breaking glass with a fist up to God why you made me black. Made me this, made me that. 86, aching back. Asthmatic lungs, so I can't reach back without losing all my breath from my graying past trauma. Why do I have so much trauma? Why do I have so much trauma? This is a part of the show where I ask people if they sad too. Oh, baby brother, I forgive you, baby brother. I forgive you, baby brother. I still love you, baby brother. Oh, baby brother, can we know it's safe someday? Can we throw away someday? We can change. I know it feels strange. Oh, baby brother, can we know it's safe someday? Can we throw away someday? We can cultivate some change. I know it feels strange. Yeah, man.
Everybody love Ulysses.
Yes, sir.
Baby brother, educate me on the style, bro, because the first time I seen you perform, you came to Fit First Running, and a lot of people, yeah, I really enjoyed the song you did. Educate me on your style because it's like I don't want to compare it, but I had some Earl Sweatshirt in there, some MF
That's how I got my name.
Doom.
That's how I got my name.
Oh, educate me. Give it to me.
Yeah, so the style is kind of based on like, as a kid, I was really into like, I was really into metal and stuff, and a lot more heavier music, and I kind of like the technicality of that. But I think by the time I got around to hip hop, I think the jazziness of it really resonated with me the most. And I think when it came down to learning how to rap and learning how to be myself in that, I think what mattered most to me was like mixing technicality with like soul. And because too much technicality, you lose soul. I don't think there's a such thing as too much soul, but I love like drummers that just go ballistic. So I don't want soul if it doesn't have some like math to it, if it doesn't have some like an equation to it, like you find like an equation you find in like a freaking, I don't know, like on a pyramid or something. So that's kind of how I think of rhyming.
I feel that, bro, and like, yeah, because I really enjoy the rhyme pattern and everything, bro. And how would you say, like, just going to Urban Ventures, being a part of like Hip Hop Collective, having Mike being your I don't want to say your corner, but being your space, your energy. How has that helped you as a performer, MC? You know what I'm saying? As a space cadet. Because you like me, you're not human. You're a space cadet. I see it. And when I say space cadet,
That's my
He's
word.
one of
ain't
us.
nothing
I
wrong with
love
being
that.
a space cadet. You
That's so
grounded,
ill.
but you in another atmosphere on some Dr. Manhattan type of swag.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. You have to tread that line quite often. But to me, like going to the hub, I spent my formative years as a kid when I found music feeling like I wasn't allowed to make music to, or I didn't even, and that's mostly because like I didn't believe that the resources really existed unless you had a lot of money, or unless you were, or you need social resources too. So you kind of have to already be a cool person to make music and stuff like that, which is really dumb because no matter who you are, you make music constantly. Like you wake up, you sing a song. You probably made up a song when you woke up. You probably beatbox when you woke up. You probably were tapping on the desk to think. So I think going to Urban Ventures was like me kind of realizing that music is just who you are, no matter what, no matter who you are, no matter how derpy you feel, no matter how you were treated in school, no matter how you treated with your family, like to be able to make music is just a human experience. I think that's how I try to lead with it, and Mike helped me cultivate that thinking too.
And I feel that.
Mostly, I should say.
Let me ask you all this, and Mike, you coming from Chicago, coming back into the Twin Cities, you all being Twin Cities artists, well, how do you describe the Twin City artist hip hop scene here? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, of course, you know what I'm saying, you heard of your atmosphere, me coming from Chicago, but me getting here, it's like, oh damn. You have like an army of talented artists coming out to Twin Cities, not just Minneapolis, but St. Paul, you know, Bloomington, all over. It's like y'all coming in drones, like big pieces of chicken nuggets from McDonald's and sauce everything. So
Like actually food.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good for the soul. It's wholesome. You got to digest that because that everything that the Twin City artists are doing is amazing. So how would you all describe that? You come in here, Mike, and then you all being a part of that. Then we'll go over to you, my dude, D'Angelo, baby brother.
So for me, when I got here, I realized that it was more than just hip hop. I should have known that, you know, by it being a town that, you know, Prince is kind of one of the heartbeats, literally, of the town. So it kind of made more sense. But I realized that there was way more musicians than just hip hop artists. And then when I got to experience some of the hip hop artists, I realized that, you know, they were just as dope as anybody that we may have known from the Shy. You know, we come up in the same era.
Right.
They were just as dope. You know, quite a few of us migrated down here, you know, so I ran into a lot of my fellow Chicago artists down here as well. But the Twin Cities is full of dope artists. I think we really got lucky. And now I get to help, you know, kind of, you know, put a spotlight on any of them. It kind of makes me feel really good. But it ended up being just music and not just hip hop.
I feel that. I feel that. What about you two?
Man, for me, when I came to Minneapolis, I definitely noticed that there was a lot of artists here. Mostly hip hop artists, but I also noticed that the environment just don't allow them to grow. It's a lot of hate, shade, a lot of jealousy in the community, and they don't want to support each other. And honestly, I feel like if that changes, everybody can, you know, get to the top.
Yeah.
That's D Stone, by the way. D Stone.
Hey, that's D'Angelo, baby brother, next door neighbor. So everybody, we about to take a commercial break right quick and have a word from our sponsor and then come back to Hip Hop for Life collective live performance, and then we'll get into some news around the world. Sit back and relax and let your love flow to Tweet Central Lounge Radio on KRSM 98.9 FM. Please go to our website for more information at krsmradio.org. Also, you can listen and tune in at 98.9 FM and download our app. Go to your phone app store, download the KRSM Radio app. We got more coming up. Big Booty Care Bears and Guacamole, Tweet Central Lounge Radio.
Yeah, Survival of Life is a song that he has.
It's a show track.
It's
So
a show
it has me singing on there.
It has the hook and the like ad libs or whatever. It's just low. You know?
Okay.
I got you.
Because I definitely need more practice with show tracks.
I mean, just sing it like it's a live show, and just know that the backing track is gonna be there.
Okay.
Sing it like
This
you're in
makes
your
me
room.
feel weird.
Yeah.
Because I do sing it different
Well,
every
this
time.
is good. This is good. This is the first interview for both of you.
Yeah.
Technically, if we're not counting the
You stay right there.
okay, if we're not counting the freaking what is that radio station called? 89.9 KMOJ.
Did we go on? Oh yeah.
I went there with you. I didn't really say much though. Didn't really happen.
Let me just pitch over here. It's a badge.
Oh. No, keep the badge on. That's even iller because you're going to work right after this. Like
You
what?
don't remember the memory?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, bet. I'll keep it on.
Never cut in front of a large truck for any reason.
So D Stone,
Yes, sir.
when we come back, I'm gonna have Mike you introduce. Oh shit, we back. Okay.
I got
This is Mike Stidham from Blurred.radio, BLURDDOTRADIO. Chilling with
What's your track?
Survival of Life.
Survival of Life.
We're going straight into it.
D Stone.
See, I just want to serenade y'all real quick with a little something I wrote. I hope y'all enjoy. Listen, I never try to really understand why you never held my hand. You didn't even ask me a question, so I couldn't understand this lesson. You always hitting me with a text, never texting me where you at. You know I be posted downtown. If you want, then come right now. We don't have a problem. You don't need to stress. You know I can't stop you, but I only need to check. I'm beating on my heart. You're pounding on your chest. I know this stuff won't ever change with your conscious temperament, survival of life. We can thrive in light. Our skin is beautiful. It is more than gold, fame, or flight. They can take your rights. Don't worry or fight. These are the lies they sold. They fed you soft melodies. Eyes closed so you won't see. You know the truth lie beyond the lines, which is where we were forced to be. Sometimes things don't make sense. Power comes with arrogance, and the real ones are the ones you won't see it. We don't have a problem. You don't need to stress. You know I can't stop you, but I only need to check. See, I'm beating on my heart while you pounding on your chest. I know this stuff won't ever change with your conscious temperament, survival of life. Woo! We can thrive in light. Woo! Our skin is beautiful. It is more than gold, fame, or flight. They can take your rights. Don't worry or fight. These are the lies they sold. Survival of life. Survival of life. Just let me ride your wave. And if I take flight, don't worry about a thing, don't trip. Just know you are so precious. Not a penny but a dime. Just watch life pick all its time. I want more than what's given. Upset when that bill comes in. Just hold on tight. We can dance through the night. I love you better than the rest of me. Of me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's D Stone though.
so that was $1 Million D Stone, also known as D'Angelo, baby brother, next door neighbor, cousin, best friend who stayed down the stairs eating ice cream, who tripped over a Pokemon, upstairs neighbor. D Stone, D $1 Million Stone. What's going on with you, brother? How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro. Tell me about your upbringing and how you got into soul music, bro. Cause like even when I met you, you had a mature soul about you. Even listening to how your cadence is of singing, like it's old school. You grew up with that goodness like that. I don't want to, don't beat me up if I say it wrong, but like grew up in the kitchen eating black eyed peas and cabbage with grandma and everything. Like I could be wrong, but educate me, brother.
Honestly, you spot on. Them black eyed peas definitely smacked. But no, honestly, I definitely grew up around soul music. The first thing that really caught my attention was Earth, Wind, and Fire. My granddad used to play it all the time. September was my jam.
Do you remember?
You know, that is the heart of me. And then from then, I just been listening to slow music all my life. That's why most of my friends tell me, don't get on the aux. Don't get on the aux. You don't need to get on the aux. Nobody want to listen to that or whatever. But yeah, like John Legend, you know, bring it back to like Maxwell. Then you got Drew Hill, the Boys to Men, like people like that. They really have a place in my heart. India Ari, definitely, 100%.
Talk about it.
And from then, finally got to a position where I got comfortable with my voice. I wasn't ever really comfortable with my voice beforehand. High school definitely played a part of being in musicals, being the spotlight of pretty much every party. Like having that energy surround you kind of puts you in a position where you want to be better, you want to grow, you want to, you know, have more things.
Yeah.
So this past year, I actually started focusing in on my own music, trying to find my voice and what I want to do instead of like piggybacking off of like the artists that I've mentioned. Like I love them, I love them, but I want to create my own image.
I feel that. And how has being a part of the Hip Hop for Life collective urban venture movement help you find your voice?
It honestly kept me on a steady path, man. I'm not gonna lie, after high school and after me dropping out of college, I didn't really see myself going anywhere with my music. I see myself, you know, just keeping it in the basement, in the safe underneath, you know, piles of clothes, just hiding it.
Yeah.
But by my friends, Betsy and Natasha, I'm gonna shout them out because they definitely brought me to Mike. They introduced me to Mike. And from then on, I felt like I've been on this yellow brick road.
I feel that. And fellas, let me get this from all three of you all, especially what you just said, bro, like your outside family. Sometimes in this career of pursuing ourselves as artists, we get more supported by our outside family. You know what I'm saying? More than like your inside family. And it, you know, you don't want to say it's too late when you get that success, or it's like, you on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, how important is that for you to get that support from your family? And also, what does it mean when you also get that love from your outside village?
Man, I feel like when it comes down to family, like I think I came to the realization a couple years ago that the most support I want from my family is just to understand that this is something I love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I need nothing more than that. I don't need any money from y'all. I don't need a place to stay, really. Like I just need y'all to understand that this is where I'm at this point. And then your outside like music family is not only are they already understanding of that, but they're already doing it. So now you have a family to cultivate. You know what I mean? Because like with certain thoughts, with certain like dreams, you know what I mean? You think resources are usually physical, but a lot of time resources are just knowing someone else understands the feeling and knowing somebody else feels like it's worth it. And to have someone else be like, this is something that matters to my heart, it's like your heart feels a lot less lumpy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really do agree with that. I really do agree with that, bro. And I always say this. I always say, you can bring the horse to the pond, but you can't make it drink. And
Okay.
that every aspect of life. So knowing that somebody outside of your immediate family or your immediate friend group, knowing that person cares enough to validate you on what you're doing is a different feeling. It fills your soul with something more than what you thought could ever be filled with.
That's why the hub is addictive, yo. Like
tell us why it's addictive.
Like, yo, so I mean, you could knowing you have like 2 days out the week where you're gonna run into other people that make music, like no matter what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a show for the next month, if you feel like you're not gonna be recording for the next month, you're still gonna end up at the hub. And it's addicting for that reason, because it's like, I know I have Mike, which is like a big brother. I know I have Darius, which is like my brother. I know I have a whole family just to get away from my family. You know what I mean? I love my family to death, but it's like,
sometimes you need your own space.
yeah, and it's really your own space, because these people are meeting you at your adulthood now, where you figured out a bunch of things and you have your own personality, so they have no choice but to accept that where you're at.
That's real. That's real as hell,
I
G.
needed that.
I got you, big dog.
Man, I just want to say I thank you and I appreciate you all coming out today aboard the hovercraft of relaxation, like just blessing us with you all energy. If you all got social media handles, please let it be known. Might have parents listening would like to get their kids involved in this, because you know, every time when somebody come to me and like, do you know? I'm like, Mike, you know what I'm saying? Go holler at Mike. That's as soon as I say it, like Big Tad, they be like, okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Just educate the parents on where they could get the babies involved at, especially serious inquiring only.
Yes, urbanventures.org. Urbanventures.org. That'll take you. You can see everything. Everything is well laid out. Shout out to Luke over there, and that is in charge of making sure that we look good online. It looks great over there. Urbanventures.org, and you can find out everything you want to know about us. Music is just one of the many great things that we're trying to offer to the community. But yeah, you can find everything you want to know about us at urbanventures.org.
And yo, if I may, it's something special about Urban Ventures where I shade to the Twin Cities king, but we call him Prince. Prince play a big part of the studio, if I'm correct, if I may say that.
Yes.
Can you educate us how Prince is able to still be able to bless the youth of the Twin Cities?
It's so weird that you would say that, because long after he's gone, right, he's still here blessing them, right?
Right.
Because he was responsible for the last $80,000 or so that we needed, which is a big chunk of money for us to get the studio built. Art Erickson, our founder, was one of his youth leaders. So it's kind of like he paid it back. You know, he's paying back to the community. He went to high school in the community. He giving back. So he gave us the money. The designers that built Paisley also designed our studios on the inside. So if you go in there, it looks a lot like it does on the inside of Paisley. And his presence has always felt there. We have a guitar that was signed by the New Power Generation right after he passed that I feel like his soul is attached to as well. So shout out to the purple one. My mom would love me for saying that. We love Prince. You know, we love Prince.
We definitely love Prince,
For
man.
sure.
Yes, G. So let us know y'all social media handles, my dudes, so everybody could check y'all out as well.
All right, y'all. It's Darius Stone, aka D Stone. You can find me on Instagram at Darius_729. I repeat, Darius_729.
My man.
My name is Love Ulysses. So on Instagram and Twitter, it's LOVEULYSSES651, and that's LOVEULYSSES651. And I just finished an EP series I was doing all last year. They're called 2 Packs. It's very fun hip hop. So come check me out. Come check out some weirdness. Yeah.
You got a show coming up on 7th. You get to perform at 7th Street.
I forgot.
Yeah, one time.
I'm at First Ave next month with my dog. Okay, nice with my dogs. Zen is in. I met Yari a minute ago. I don't know Lays and Loud, but yeah, January 20th, Thursday. Come pop out. I know it's a weird time of the week, but we don't like our jobs anyway. So, so come slide, baby.
Real talk. Real talk. Once again, beautiful people of planet Earth, this is Tweet Central Lounge on KRSM 98.9 FM, where it's music for all. And when I say it's music for all, meaning the vibrations. Like I said, this Friday has been a delicious playlist that I've been focused on, where I've been doing more instrumentation, more than high energy songs and everything. The beauty of Tweet Central Lounge Radio, you may come here one day and you may hear hip hop, may hear acid jazz, new wave, drum, electro beat. Yo, it's beautiful because we mash it up with a feel good vibe. So stay tuned and vibe out. Tweet Central Lounge Radio, KRSM 98.9 FM with your host, Drunken Monkey. Get it, get it, get it.
Hey, 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 one time.
Okay, I rap, I rhyme, I speak, I flow, I write my life, I live my show, I tell my story, I give my heart, I make this vow, I will go hard, 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 go hard.
So wait a minute. They just did a chant, right? Like how Freedom School have they chant. They just did a chant up in here that was dope. I need y'all to do that again. I'm gonna rewind that beat.
Oh my God.
I need you all to do it again.
Yes,
And I got you all streaming over here live on the YouTube. You didn't even know. That's why it's in the cut. They ain't even know. They ain't even know that's how we do it. So yo, just do that chant for me one more time,
Let's
please.
go.
That was delicious. 1, 2, 3, get it.
Hey, hold on. Hey, what should we?
What's good?
Hey, okay, I rap, I rhyme, I speak, I flow, I write, hey, my life, I live my show, I tell my story, I give my heart, I make this vow, I will go hard, go hard, go hard,
What?
go hard,
What?
go hard,
What?
go hard,
What?
go
What?
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 hard,
What?
go hard, go hard. Okay,
Do it one time. One more time. One more time. One more time.
I rap,
One more time.
I speak, I flow,
Let's go.
I write my life, I live
My show.
I tell my story,
Uh.
I give my heart,
Hey.
I make
What?
this vow,
No.
I will
Hey.
go hard,
Go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go what? Go what? Go what? Go what? Go what? Go what? We go what? We go what?
Hey, my chest hurts for some reason.
Tweet Central Lounge, KSM 98.9 FM.
Sir.
Hip Hop Collective for Life. Hip Hop for Life Collective, excuse me. Shout out to Urban Ventures, especially Urban Ventures, the hub. Popcorn and guacamole.
And that was huge.
I bet you got that shit.
That was huge.
Great times, man.
That was huge.
Great times, big dog. Great times, man.
This message is
That
brought
felt
to you
good,
by
right?
Medica. Medica now offers no
That
and
shit
no-cost
felt
medical
delicious,
assistance
right?
plans in Hennepin County. That
Everybody
feature a
Tweet Central
no-cost
Lounge
gym
on
membership.
KSM
The plans also
98.9
include
FM with your boy by
discounts
the
on
name of
groceries,
Drunken Monkey
plus
Porn.
access to a
Barbecue
large
sauce
network
all
of
over your back.
doctors,
Ranch
clinics,
dressing all
and
over your
hospitals.
toes.
If
You
you
already know
qualify,
you
or
in the
if you're
Time
currently
Ward
on medical
Zone.
assistance,
Tweet
you
Central
can get it
Lounge,
all with the
KSM
Medica
98.9
plan. They can
FM.
help you get started today. Just go to medica.com/free-fitness. That's medica.com/free fitness.
Programming is supported by the Minneapolis
My
Institute
life,
of
my
Arts.
goal.
Now welcoming art
Yeah,
lovers
go
back safely into the galleries. Plan your next visit and get ready for new insights and opportunities to connect with exhibitions that tell vibrant stories
Hold on.
and community collaborations that shed a light on our times. Plus, activities to spark creativity for you and your kids. Discover all the latest at artsmia.org. That's artsmia.org. Yo, this is Drea the Live Dealer on Tweet Central Lounge Radio. This is Amber, and you are tuned in with the Drunken Monkey on Tweet Central Lounge Radio.
A bomb?
I'm not reading that. Don't read it.
Like, what do you mean about?
We don't read that.
What's up, y'all? This is Green Slime. You listening to Tweak Central Radio, the #1 radio show in the galaxy, hosted by none other than the intergalactic brother himself, Drunken Monkey. You already know what time it is. Big booty egg rolls. Let's go.
That's what he said. So you don't need a drop from us.
What's up, y'all? This is Green Slime. You listening to Tweak Central Radio, the #1 radio show in the galaxy.
Big booty Care Bears, egg
Big
rolls,
booty egg rolls.
hot
Let's
sauce,
go.
barbecue sauce on your back. That's high energy. That's my sensei. My sensei of high energy. This dude, right?
Big booty sushis.
How are you gonna get? Are you good to take the bus or what you need? You need me to take you back?
Should I take the bus?
It's alright, man.
Yeah.
When I ride, I'm gonna ride out.
Intergalactic. Hey yo, sometimes when I rhyme, I be plastic. Hey yo, sometimes I move just like plastic. Move just like elastic, girl. From this fantastic boy. Hey yo, man, I freaking blasted boy. Yo, I don't even want it. Ain't shit funny. Hey yo, my name is Ugly when your boy gets money. Hey, yeah, it gets dummy. When I'm on the mic, I remember when I was young and I couldn't ride a bike. Now I could ride it free-handed. Hey yo, peep the Spanish. Actually peep the English. Hey yo, peep the wingtips. Okay, hell, you was always flying. We don't fly. Now we slowing it down. Hey, did you listen? You know who Dexy is? From Chicago?
That sound familiar.
He just dropped an album called Trapdoor, and you had a green slime drop, so I was like, oh, you must know Dexy. Yeah, but that album's crazy.
Wait, D-E-C-A-Y?
No, D-E-F-C-E-E.
He do a lot of shit with Green Slime, right?
I know they know each other. That's as far as I know.
I seen his name, but I haven't really rocked with his music.
Really? Listen to Trapdoor.
It's delicious.
It's amazing. Mind-blowing storytelling, mind-blowing rapping, mind-blowing beats. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Wow. Definitely do that shit. I'm fucking tweaking, B.
When's the next pop-up? You tired, bro?
Yeah, I'm tired as hell. I've been crunching, man, and then I just mentally I've been in this world of like not really embracing shit going on, staying focused. I was supposed to go get my Juicy J, but I can't go get him. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I gotta drive to Missouri for this funeral.
Your auntie, right? I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, alright. And I gotta go 8 miles from Chicago. I go meet somebody halfway to get him.
Yeah.
I need my son too.
HJ4L, we still go to HJ4L. Actually, motherfuckers, I bring more
Damn.
rappers to hell. Matter of fact, I bring
Yeah,
more
man.
rappers to jail. Okay, y'all
But
can
it's
sleep
all
there.
good. I
You
like
should do
my.
a pop-up
Eating hair.
at
Yo,
the
sometimes I just like being
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got everything set up there. You ain't gotta bring nothing. Sound system, everything kind of set up.
Where? When? What day?
Whatever, it's up to you. Let me know. Set a day, and you can do the next pop-up.
Because the next one is going to be, the next pop-up going to be next Tuesday at the Dream Shop.
Okay.
Then after
What are
that,
you doing? Monthly?
it's I do a month. So we could do it in January. Like my hours are between 10 and 2. But then I'm also on a Las Vegas radio where I could do evening. And that could be dope if we plan to do a radio show in the morning and then in the evening an open mic. What day y'all do the open mic?
It's on Friday. It's the first Friday of the month.
I be rhyming from my mother. They
wanna do
still
it then?
alive.
Yeah.
Actually, I just want to be the
First
twin
Friday,
from the
so that's
eye.
gonna be-
One more time, just one more rhyme.
First
Sometimes I
Friday.
feel like the shoe with the slime. Okay, it's just like mud. Y'all am the motherfucking son, the motherfucking mother.
January 7th.
That'll be dope.
I like that. January 7th.
That'll be dope.
All right, let's go. I'm finna get up out of here. Let's go.
Yo, what's your YouTube, yo?
Everybody can really get high and look for life for me. I might be cool. I might be
Everything is Tweet Central, right? YouTube, all that.
Yeah.
Everything is Tweet Central. Everything. And that name has come a long way. I remember the Loft open mic nights.
Straight out the dungeons of rap. Well, fake don't make it black.
We used to be performing in people's living rooms.
You said what?
We used to perform in people's living rooms.
For open mics?
Yeah, it'd be like a loft.
Yeah,
Like people actually live in this loft.
yeah,
But like it's a lyricist loft
that's dope.
or like Tweet Central.
Yeah,
And like we go there, it's like a loft vibe. And like stage is like the middle of the floor.
yeah,
Invite a bunch of people in.
that's dope.
Woo!
That's my wallet.
I love y'all, man. Thank you.
Of course, thank you for inviting me.
Cheeseburgers and ranch dressing.
January
Big
7th.
booty egg rolls and
Yes,
sausages.
sir.
Our open mic night is now the next pop up for Tweet Central.
Yeah, we're finna, Lima was planning a trip. We're leaving on the 7th.
Okay. Bye bye.
That's
Go on,
going
man.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cabin.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna be tagging you in the
Yeah,
post
dude.
and
I have to do that
everything.
today.
Yeah, I need to. Okay.
And then y'all good, right? Y'all don't even walk you out, right?
No, we're good.
Y'all got face masks. Don't skip face masks.
There you go.
Cheeseburgers, yeah. Only because they be tweaking. You a samurai. You can figure it out. You can make some weaponry before you head out. You're
Hey.
drunk and I'm on and I rip without a doubt. Type of Mike Tyson bite them then.
And that's the way we're gonna do it when we walk out of the door. When I got the rhymes flowing from the ceiling to the floor. When I do it from the front to the back, no slack. Big mic one time, and I'm about to get back. Yeah.
Yo, get back. Hey, yo, I'm stepping in the room, though. Hey, yo, my name is LQ. I be biting like I'm Cujo. Hey, yo, peep the new flow. Hey, yo, I got two. No, I can't say that because my mom be listening.
Now we got to leave today. Got to go home and got to go play. Never mind, I got work. Gotta get this money cause you know it's
Yo.
work.
Hey! I love y'all. Swag.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Ah, look at us.
I don't trip. She don't trip. She don't trip. We don't trip. Hey, listen. Yeah, I say we ego trip. We ego trip. We ego trip. I say we ego trip. I say I don't trip and she don't trip. But when we trip, we both ego trip. I say we ego trip. We ego trip. I say we ego trip. I say we ego trip. Cause I don't trip and she don't trip. But when we trip, we like the ego trip. We like We like, hey, hey, we like, she like, he like. I don't trip and she don't trip. But when we trip, we both ego trip. I say we ego trip. We ego trip. I say when we trip, we both ego trip. I say we ego. We ego trip. We ego trip. We both ego trip. We like, I don't trip and she don't trip. We ego trip. Ego trip. Tweet Central Lounge. Love, peace, and big booty Care Bears to everybody rocking with us on this delicious, nutritious day. We get ready to get up out of here. But before I get up out of here, I want to say thank you to everybody that was tuned in all this week that let me know. I appreciate you all and I thank you so much. Next week, we coming back with a bang. I can't wait for you all to see what I got planned for you all and how we going to do it and all sponsors and all deliciousness and all vibes and all. I appreciate you all. Know that I love you. You are the milk of magnesia. I love you all. If I could give you a big hug right now, I would, but I can't. Just please have a fantastic day. Please have a fantastic day. Sprinkle some love on somebody. Sprinkle some love on yourself. Love on yourself. Love on your neighbor. Love on your sister, your brother, your mother. Love on somebody today. Love on yourself most importantly. You all have a fantastic day. Peace and blessings. Yeah, yo, yo, yo. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. My homie Drew said it's Freestyle Friday, so I guess I gotta bless the mic. He said it's Freestyle Friday. Yo, yo. Easily, I approach the microphone because I ain't no joke. I grab the microphone and I'm about to rip. Drunken monkey, yes, I don't ever trip when I be on some other. Peace to my mother, peace to my sister MCs. They get smothered like they was gravy. I never been shadies. I was born not in the 70s, but in the 80s. The magic dragon, the drunken monkey, yes, he got the passion. Watch where you be, your ashen. I told you before, man, I got passion. And cats there get punked like I'm Astra Kush. I'm all black like Operation Push. I'm somebody like Jesse Jackson. Drunken Monkey got total package. Yo, I'm Rick with the rule. When it come to this, I teach like the school. MCs, they step up, get tiger uppercut. I told you I rockin' stuff with my afro puff. No, I'm just playing, I'm bald headed. Grab the microphone, MCs, they get shredded like Shredder. Matter of fact, I rip them like they was a ladder. When it comes to the flow, I gets better, 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 better. And I go on like Erica Badu. When it come to rockin', I have no curfew. I said, when it come to rockin', I have no curfew. When it come to rockin', I have no curfew. Like, I say I have no curfew. Like, hey, yo. That was fun, man. Freestyling. A lot of people always say, man, I wish I could freestyle. And I'll be like, you just got to have fun with it. Don't be afraid of it. Just have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing have a word play game with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just feel it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Can I get one more before I get up out of here? Is that all right? Is that cool? I was on my groove with that one. All right, what we got with this? Let me see before we get up out of here. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Look at you. Look at me. I say I look at you, and then you look at me. And say she and then you what? I say I say look at you. Look at me. I say you look at you. And then you look at me. I say look at you. Look at me. Look at me. Look at you. Yo. To the L to the O to the VE. I be that guy named Drunken Monkey. Get on the mic and I'm about to have fun. MCs, they come up, get eat like honey buns. I'm just trying to live the best life open. I want to take some trips to Oakland like a little kid that want to go to the NBA with hoping. Hey, yo, I almost messed it up. I had to pick it up like it was a tiger uppercut. Hey, yo, swish like cheese. Drunken monkey, Clover clutch him like Iron Sheik. A, WW to the E. Remember back then it was WWF. I'm the best. Grab the microphone, untouchable. Like my name was Elliot Ness. Go to the gunfight. I don't need a vest because I got the GOD. Peace to the ancestors that walk with me. Peace to the ancestors that talk to me. Peace to my ancestors that sing to me. Ashe, Ashe. I'm like, what? Ashe, Ashe. To my what? Ashe, Ashe, I give love and praise. I say, Ashe, I'm like, what? Ashe, Ashe, to my ancestors, I say, Ashe, to my village, everybody, yo, I say, Ashe, to my ancestors, I say, Ashe, and on my back, I know what's worth. I've been given this knowledge since birth. And I flow just like it was. I can't say that on the radio. Yo, stand up like a city, yo, getting chips like it was casino, throwing bombs on them like Dan Marino. Yo, drunken monkey, he is a hero. Eat him like piece of pups in the gyro. I could be cold like Sub-Zero. Hey, now I'm up on the radio, making noise, thank heaven like a stereo. Hey, yo, keep it moving to the early morn. I keep it moving to the early morning, and I all want you to have a fantastic weekend, and I hope that you enjoyed your week. And to everybody listen, if you on the north side or the south, I say peace. To my beautiful people listening, everybody, drunken monkey, I say peace. To the village, everybody, I say peace. All my listeners, everybody, I say peace. 98.9, we say peace. Continue to listen to us. Peace.